He's been trapped in his own mind, but it don't matter. He's got more time for the lover to arrive. If he's still alive, he could be revived, but he's dead inside. And he said it's fine, what a lovely lie. Then he left and said goodnight. Whoa, 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 whoa. That man's wonderland.
Alright, what is up guys, Action Figure Addict 112 here, and we are going to be taking a look at the Mattel WWE Elite Series 79 Roman Reigns. So, Timmy, aka Overkill's Hunts and Halls, requested that I go ahead and review him since this figure is going to be sent his way. Because this was a figure that he was looking for, and I found it for him, so he said go ahead and review it since I had to open it anyway. And yeah, honestly I have to say this is probably the best Roman Reigns figure they've made up till this point. And I mean, it just looks really fucking nice. Like, this is a really nice Roman Reigns. I think before this one, the best one that they made, I have to say, was the SummerSlam 2018 Roman Reigns was the last one that they did. And that one was probably the best one that they've made to that point. And I have that one. I have the Elite Series 65. And I think that might be all of the ones that I have up till this point, so just two of them. But yeah, with that being said, let's take a look at this Roman Reigns. So we'll cover paint, sculpt, accessories, articulation. Well, maybe just paint, sculpt, accessories, and my final thoughts, because if we're going to be honest, all the elites pretty much have the same articulation. And yeah, so with that being said, this review's for you, Timmy. Hopefully I don't let you down. And yeah, here we go. Okay, so we are going to be taking a look at his paint and his sculpt first. I have to move his accessories out of the way because I just finished recording the painting and the sculpting section, and then I accidentally clicked the stop button instead of the pause button so I could get all the stuff in front of the camera. So I apologize about that. So in terms of his paint, I'm very impressed with this figure. I'm very impressed. And I'll tell you why I'm really impressed. Because even though there's minimal paint applications applied to this figure, the paint applications are fucking clean. Clean, crisp, no issues. No issues at all. No issues. The Rottweiler on the shield, or on the Roman Reigns logo on his vest, is really clean. Like, crisp, clean. Like, I can tell what that is. The tattoos here are really clean, and they actually look like tattoos. They usually have issues with Roman Reigns with his tattoos, and these actually look like tattoos. So I'm like, fuck, that looks really nice. The head sculpt. Look at that head sculpt. That's beautiful. That looks just like Roman Reigns. Just like Roman Reigns. Looks just like him. Like, just like him. And this is the new head sculpt they used for the basic figure they just put out. I think with the shirt. And yeah, from when he came back to Raw and said that he was in remission from his cancer treatment. So that's really nice. I'm glad that they actually gave you this, because now you can make a custom of that, which would make a really awesome figure. The wrist gauntlets are really nice too, because we never got these before. Usually what they'll do, what Mattel usually does, is they get lazy and they just paint the wrists, and then they just slap the little logo on there. and then call it a day. Here they physically sculpted these fucking gauntlets. And you can actually take these off if you wanted to, and you wanted him without, like, if you just wanted him with this, like, without the gauntlets and this, and you just wanted to throw a shirt on him and have it as, like, casual cutting a promo, Roman Reigns, you could do that now. And I'm like, holy fuck, that's nice. That's nice that you get that option. And it really makes me sad that they do this shit, because this shows that Mattel can do really good things when they try. There were a lot of examples of that in the DC multiverse stuff. And here's an example right here. They can do great things, but they just get lazy. They get really lazy, and it annoys the fuck out of me, because if I'm paying $15 to $20 for a figure, this is the quality that I should be getting, and not, you know, the quality that we usually get where there's always issues. Like, there should be minimal issues if possible. So this is really nice. Even the paint on here is really nicely done on both of them. And what does that say? Oh, it actually, holy shit, it actually says Roman Reigns at the, I'm gonna have to zoom in on that. I don't even know if my camera can capture that, like, that small. But if you can see right there, that says Roman Reigns on it. I'll be damned. That's actually really fucking impressive from Mattel. Like, I'm genuinely, like, surprised at that shit. Like, I'm genuinely surprised that so far we've had no issues. And this is, mind you, this is fresh out the box. Like, I just opened this because Timmy wanted me to review it. So, yeah. I'm just really, really impressed with this figure. Just very impressed. So now that I've gotten that out of the way, now we can look at his accessories. Okay, so in terms of accessories, you get 2 extra sets of hands. I want to say 2. Well, yeah, you do get you get 3 right hands and 3 left hands altogether. Then you get an extra head sculpt, and then the universal title, which I'll talk about in a minute. We've gotten this sculpt before. This is the best Roman Reigns head that they put out. I mean, this one's fucking amazing, but, like, hair down, this is the best Roman Reigns head sculpt that they've done. And that is crisp, that is clean. This is the one that was on the SummerSlam Elite that I have. And you can actually interchange the heads now, so that's really cool. They can do that. So, yeah, it's really cool. I will be keeping this one on, though, because that is really nice. It's a really nice sculpt. The title, the universal title. We've gotten this several times, but this brings up a point again with Mattel. Why is it you only give certain people belts, but you refuse to give belts to everyone? Like, why are you greedy with your belts? Like, the best example of this is the WrestleMania 9 Shawn Michaels that just came out. Like, literally just dropped. I think on Ringside. He doesn't have his IC title. Why does he not have the IC title? Why are you being greedy? Like, this Ultimate Edition Brett, he should have came with the Winged Eagle belt, but he didn't. So why are you being greedy with your fucking belts? It doesn't cost a lot to make this belt. Like, it's all plastic. You know what I mean? Like, it's plastic with paint. So I don't understand why they get greedy with that. That annoys me to no degree. But anyway, in terms of his hands, you get the 2 hang loose hands, which we usually have been getting with Roman Reigns. You get 2 punching hands, one with the glove, one without, so you can do the Superman punch. You get, and then you just get a pair of, like, kind of, well, they're kind of like chokehold hands, but I bet if you heated these up, pressed them together a little bit more, and then ran them under cold water, you could use these as gripping hands, like, to hold things. So, yeah, with that is all of his accessories. So, since this was a pretty short review for this guy, I'll just go ahead and say my final thoughts here. So for my final thoughts on this guy, I'm very impressed with Mattel with this release. This is the best Roman Reigns we've gotten so far. We haven't gotten an Ultimate Edition, but I bet if they did one and put this much effort into that figure, it would be a solid fucking figure. Um, and yeah, I'm just very, very impressed with this figure. And I think if you're a big Roman Reigns fan, I think this is the one to go with. Or if you haven't, you're deciding on which Roman Reigns figure you want, and this will, you're looking for your first one, I'd say go with this one. This is probably the best one to go with because you're getting new gauntlets, like actually sculpted gauntlets. You're getting the really, really nice head sculpt from the last Roman Reigns basic. You're getting interchangeable hands, and you're getting like 3 sets all together, and then you get the Universal title. So that's really nice. Now he's not holding this title right now. He's holding the blue version of this title, and he's not smiling right now because he's a heel. But you know what? I really like this figure. I think Timmy's gonna like it too. So with that being said, there you go, Timmy. I have reviewed your Roman Reigns as asked, and yeah. With that being said, thank you very much for watching, and Action Figure Addict 112 out.